Question also, we have discussed a similar question and we did that.
Manoj, 1 second. Sorry for the interruption. Your voice is not stable. It's
Okay.
going off and on.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks, Vinay.
Yeah, just check out.
Yes.
And new student yet to come. Just give me 5 minutes of time.
Oh, fine. We are just discussing the paper that we done.
Okay.
Yesterday's question paper, fine.
Okay, fine, sure. Yeah.
So now let's look at the second question. This is something which we have discussed in the last class. 4 forces of 5 Newton each are acting from 4 directions on a body of 5 kg mass as shown, right? So if F2 is taken out, the body would have acceleration. So if F2 is taken out, what is the net force? If all the forces are acting on the body, what is the net force acting on the body?
I read the question wrong, but it's 1 meter per second. Yeah, 1 meter 5.
No, that's not 5. There is a printing mistake here, but it was corrected in
yeah,
your
it was 1 meter
per second square.
Just a second towards that left. I saw the question wrong and I put a 0. I didn't see the F2. If I thought
okay. So that was a silly mistake, but whatever is the reason, I think you get -1 for that, right?
Yeah.
So next time onwards, you need to be careful about those things. So what is the answer for this? If F2 is taken out, acceleration is 1 meter per second square. And what is the direction?
Right.
It is towards right. Because that force is taken out. So the net force would be acted along the direction of the force which is being taken out. I hope all of you did this. This one also pretty simple. The next one. Which of the following statements is incorrect? Which of the following statements is incorrect? You done it? A force can change position of a body. Is that correct? I don't know how many of you have misread the question. The question says, oh, Kavya is already there. So the question says, which of the following statements is incorrect? The force can change. What all things force can change? Force can change the position of the body. It can change the velocity of the body. It can change the shape of the body.
But so it can change. But it can't change the mass.
So it can't change the mass of the body. So what is the answer for this? Answer for this is C. Okay, so you need to be a little attentive while reading the question, not a difficult one. Let's look at question. If a body has more inertia, right? So what would happen?
So at the starting, like I thought that it was I should put a.
Hello Krishna, I'm logging in. That is what.
So yeah, just check. If a body has more inertia, now what is happening? It is difficult to stop it when it is in motion, or it is difficult to set it into motion. It is difficult to change its shape. What would be the answer? If a body is having more inertia, what would happen?
Sir, it's actually sir, but I got confused and I put C.
So what is the answer?
A. It's A, yeah. It's difficult to stop it and set it into motion.
So if it is at rest, it's difficult to set it into motion, and if it is already moving, it is difficult to stop it, right? Now, it is also difficult to change its velocity. But however, we don't talk about change in shape when we are talking about inertia. And the last question.
Yeah, we did this in class.
Yeah. So what is it? The effect of forces acting on the body would be more in. So of course, the question was corrected in your paper. So what is it? Is it A,
both
B, or
would have the same effect?
So both.
So both would have the same effect.
Got it. So I hope this is clear to all of you. More than testing your calculation ability, it was testing of your attentiveness while you're taking the exam, because all those things.
I only got the 4th one wrong.
You only got the 4th one wrong. So good. So you're getting how much?
Yes, sir. 4 out of 5 questions.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 is each question carries 4 marks, and if a negative response will have -1. So you'll end up with how much score? 15 out of 20.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, Veda, what was your score, Veda? Veda, what was your score? Kavya, I think you got the 3rd question wrong. That's what you already said. What about Keetana? Keetana, how was your exam?
Sir, I'm sorry, my internet just died. I had to connect to a different one.
Yeah, please go ahead. No, you didn't miss anything. We just were discussing the other 2 questions.
What question number are you on? 5?
Yeah, we discussed. I think when did you get disconnected?
It was at question number 2, I think. Yeah, question number 2 or 3.
2 or 3. So the other questions I think were pretty simple. I don't know. So question,
No,
I think this you were there. 1 meter per second was right.
yeah. No. I saw 3. I only missed 4. It's okay.
4 is if inertia is more, what would happen? What is difficult to? Is it difficult to stop?
I didn't get this question.
See, inertia. What does inertia mean? It is the opposition to change.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't get this question because I only got 5 questions and there were 6 here. I didn't get this question.
So there are only 5 questions here.
Yeah.
So if a body has more inertia, then what would happen? It is difficult to stop it when it is in motion and it is difficult to set it into motion. Both these things are change in state of motion. It is difficult to change its shape. Inertia in physics, we don't talk about change in shape. So only 1 and 2 are correct. And question number 5, we have already discussed in the class, right? Yes. Is there any new student today? Yuvraj?
Yeah, I don't know if he's part of the UPrep team or a student. There's someone called Yuvraj.
Yuvraj was there in the last class, I think. Yuvraj, you were there in the last class?
No, I don't think so.
No. I think, wait, you've already new?
Okay, so no.
Yeah, he's new.
So no is for yes. I mean, the new student, Rishit, you are
No
there, right?
is for not being in the class. Yes is for
Yes, it's for
not being in the class. Okay, fine. So Yuvraj, we were just discussing about force, and in the last class we discussed that a force is a push or a pull, right? The only way in which we can apply force on a body is by push or a pull, and the various ways in which force can be applied on a body. I mean, what all things does a force do? It can change the shape of the body. It can change position of the body. It can change, what else can it change? Velocity of the body, right?
velocity. Yeah.
So these are the major things that a force can change. Then we discussed about balanced forces. What are balanced forces? If there are more than one force acting on a system, then the net force is zero. If the net force is 0, then the forces are balanced, right? And then the other thing that we discussed was unbalanced force. There are more than one forces acting on it, and if the net force is not equal to 0, then we say it is unbalanced. And after that, I think we did a few examples based on balanced forces and unbalanced forces, and stated first law of motion. I think we stated first law of motion, right? Did we state first law of motion?
We did.
Yeah, we did. We said that every body continues to be in its state of rest or uniform motion until and unless an external unbalanced force acts on the system, right? That's what we did.